My husband and I had the most lovely first date ever. The best part? It was 12 years into our relationship. I'm Alex, founder of Lovely, and I'm going to tell you how a couple has a second first date. One night, we went out to dinner after a long week of work, raising children, and attempting to be good humans in the world. While we waited for our table and enjoyed our reward cocktails for making it to Friday, we noticed a cute couple next to us, clearly on their first date. We observed their hesitations, their excitement, and I just looked at my husband, Cody, and said, "What if this is our first date? Can you even imagine?" After 12 years of togetherness and these two kids, the answer is no. So then I said, "Do you want to pretend this is our first date?" We'd never done something like that before, but he was game. We were instantly giggly. We started from the very beginning, introducing ourselves. I was listening to him talk about his job and why he got into healthcare, knowing I'd been there from the beginning. It felt almost silly. He was talking about his kids and why he loved being a father. It was playful. We were so fully listening and present with each other. But most of all, it made me realize that I have a story I tell myself about Cody. And sometimes it's affectionate and he's the hero. And sometimes the story is about his rough spots and expecting him to fail. When I heard him tell me the story of how he wants me to see him, where he really shines, it made me realize that part of the work in our relationship was creating the space and opportunities to see my partner the way he wants to be seen, to ask questions without assuming I knew the answers, to still hope and wonder about him and not expect or assume. It was delightful and energizing, and we still talk about it. And that's why First Date was the first activity I created for Lovely. In my career, I've been a counselor, researcher, behavioral interventionist, managed projects, and most recently served as an owner and COO of a social impact agency. In every role, I was doing one thing: creating systems to optimize results. And in every role, the most inspiring, juicy, difficult, and delightful challenges were the people who complicated those systems. So if one person is complicating things all on their own, putting two of them together in a marriage, friendship, siblinghood, it's going to be an absolute mess, right? I mean, at this very moment, 100% of the people you know are affected by some type of relationship with another human. It's everywhere. Let's just all sit with that. And it starts young. Between kindergarten and graduating high school, we take 12,000 hours of classes and not a single one on relationships. Nothing dedicated on how to fight, how to make up, how to feel understood, how to show someone you love and care for them. And in romantic relationships, it's compounded by navigating shared money, sex, and an endless stream of dirty dishes. We show up totally unprepared and we just try to make it work. And because the challenge is real and the total addressable market is huge, there are already some options out there. But we see some gaps. Counseling is too expensive for many, and even at the cost, there are long wait lists. Self-help books can be hard to translate into practice or feel light touch. Online courses and apps connect people with their screens and not each other. Lovely is creating stronger romantic relationships. No phones, no therapist, no pressure. And it checks all the important boxes. It's intentionally analog to ditch screens and cultivate deeper intimacy. It's accessible. You can complete the activities from your couch, a restaurant, anywhere that is comfortable. The experience is personalized. Your shipments are based on your preferences and needs. And our interactive games aren't conversation prompts or worksheets. They're a chance to do something new together and change how you act and think going forward. And every activity is fun and new, so you can keep being surprised and delighted together. At $25 a month, this support is truly affordable. And most importantly, we made it playful. Lovely leaves couples feeling fucking awesome. It's easy to start and easy to keep up. Just purchase a monthly membership online, complete a survey to tell us more about your relationship, make a date with whatever food, drinks, or atmosphere you both typically enjoy, just no phones or screens. The curated activity is shipped to your house. When date night arrives, open the box, read the instructions, and get to playing. Enjoy the closeness and quality connection for days to come and start anticipating your next lovely date. And Lovely is for all types of couples. Lovely couples are all genders and sexual orientations. There are couples struggling and couples thriving. It's for couples in their 20s all the way up to couples in their 70s. For couples raising kids, without kids, or couples whose kids are all grown up. Lovely is simply for proactive and playful couples who want to build a life together. It's for couples like Kate and Steve. Prior to starting the Activity Pounce, we were curious. There was some concern about things going awry, as they sometimes do in therapy, and that our long history together left nothing to be discovered. However, making the choice to say no to our regular TV time and turn towards each other by opting into a lovely activity ended up being well worth it. After completing Pounce, we were in a naturally flirtatious mood, and we concluded our evening feeling close and thankful. We will definitely be doing more lovely activities and highly recommend couples try them ASAP as well. Or for couples like Sue and Hugh. So what has lovely done for our relationship? It reminds us that there's still so much to learn from others' perspectives. I think both of us were very surprised when we did the love letter activity. Even though we've always been very expressive of our feelings, taking the time to think, taking the time to write, taking the time to really examine what it is we love about the other person was a very significant exercise for us. I think everyone can benefit from lovely. No one has the business of being in a relationship perfected. Taking the time to do the fun work has long-lasting benefits. So fueled by our enthusiasm of our lovely couples, we are moving quickly. A year ago, Lovely was just an idea. In the past year, we rolled out a prototype and ran a pilot recruiting 40 diverse couples. In the fall of 2020, results were in, and people loved it. Couples heard about it from the pilot and actually started sending me Venmo payments for their own lovely date boxes. And we created a scalable series of products that officially launched in January of this year. To date, our subscriber retention is above 90%, with many of our couples on their 5th and 6th month. And we're even starting to create and test lovely activities for other types of relationships, like families with kids and friendships. And we are proud to announce several new activities launching this summer. And with names like Wowza and Gratitude Pizza, I know you're curious. But before I wrap up, I want you to take a moment to think about a person you love so much. Think about how important they are to you. Think about how much better your life is because of them. Now think. What are you doing to stay close? What are you doing to routinely deepen your connection? What story are you telling yourself about them now? And most importantly, when will you offer them fresh ears and eyes and invite them to keep telling you their story? The one where they have hopes and heroic moments, the story where they really shine. We believe people make life more lovely together. If you want to get close, connected, and curious, visit us at thelovely.us and use and share special offer code PIE for 50% off your first monthly box. Thank you.